desperation of a night looking for someone that you might like, that you might learn to love. The scarlet occupation of an inbred population, laced and boys intertwined, of the balance are intertwined. Desperation of a night looking for someone that you might like, that you might learn to love. The scarlet occupation of an inbred population, laced and boys intertwined, of balance unintertwined. It made sense to me as I try to follow you. It makes sense to me as I try to swallow pieces of you. Scarlet desperation of a night looking for someone that you might like, that you might learn to love. The scarlet occupation of an inbred population, the lace and boys entwined, a balance unentwined. It made sense to me to try to follow you. It makes sense to me to try to swallow pieces of you. It made sense to me to try to follow you. It makes sense to me to try to swallow pieces of you. Scarlet desperation, the night looking for someone that you might like, that you might learn to love. Scarlet occupation of an inbred population, with laced and boys intertwined, the balance on intertwined. It made sense to me as I try to adore thee. It makes sense to me as you turn upon me. It makes sense to me as I try to adore thee. It makes sense to me as you tower above me. Yes, your cold dark image falls you with cold water. Judge that doesn't know, just end up in war and slaughter. As your cold dark image bars you with cold water, like a judge that does not know. You end up in war and slaughter. Follow, so follow, so follow. Goodbye, mail. Goodbye, junk mail. Don't send it back to me. Goodbye, mail. Goodbye, junk mail. Don't send it back to me. It makes sense to me as I try to follow you. It makes sense to me as I try to swallow pieces of you. It makes sense to me as I try to follow you. It makes sense to me.